Hi guys, welcome back to another video that you're probably not gonna like. So yes, I'm going to do one last video. I came up with a schedule for content that I think is gonna work for me a lot better, something that I'm gonna really enjoy. But before I get to that, I'm going to just update you a little bit on how I'm doing for those of you who are here mostly for that kind of part of my life, the attempts at a health journey kind of part of my life. So first of all, here was what I'm having for breakfast. Having some oatmeal. I don't have any milk left, but there's a little bit of maple syrup, not much, some flax seeds and chia seeds, and 2 hard-boiled eggs with a bit of salt and pepper and some water.
Well, that's a drastically different meal from what we've seen from her. Mix in some protein powder with that oatmeal and you'll be off to a great start of the day. Something tells me this is just breakfast number 1, but let's hear her out, I guess.
So, first off, I finally have an appointment this evening with a therapist. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to it, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate therapy, and I've talked about that before. I've been to many therapists in my time. I've been to a psychiatric hospital. I've worked in one, you know? So yeah, Bismillah. I don't know if you want a beauty bite, but... Oh! I knew something was missing. Banana. I'm gonna mash a banana into it. So I'm not in any condition to be doing all these challenges. Like, I need to just get real and learn, you know, healthy coping mechanisms with life. Now, that being said, I'm not going to be going to OA or Food Anonymous or whatever it is, because I can't be abstinent. What I can do is just listen if I feel like I just want to hear other people's stories, but I can't be abstinent right now. I don't even know if that's something that I believe in when it comes to food.
Oh, come on. If you're going to do things your way, then you might as well just let it be. You've done it your way all your life and see how far it's gotten you. How about you listen to what professionals tell you to do instead of doing this whole but for me spiel? Really feels like it's all a performative act to get people off her back about eating junk food every day.
I'm just confused and I don't know. So I'm gonna try the therapy right now. And this is why I don't feel like I can do a health journey on my channel. Because number one, to have a successful channel, you kind of have to pick a niche, right?
Okay, hold up. First of all, what do you know about running a successful channel? Over 100,000 subs and you don't hit 10,000 views per video anymore. Secondly, don't you always say you don't care how many people you have watching your content? Are you gonna pivot this dumpster fire into an eating challenge channel now or what?
It's not just for the content, so just hear me out. I don't want to have like a confusing channel that goes from being super personal and depressing to something lighthearted. Like, it confuses people, and I get that. And you know, I don't want to do that to you guys. I just want to do something I can be consistent with. That's something that makes me happy. Yes, food makes me happy, and what I'm going to try to do that I think I can be more consistent with, because that's the key, being consistent at something, even if it's a small change, you know. What I like the idea of is, you know, allowing myself to kind of eat whatever I want, like once a day, but then be responsible, because no matter what, it comes down to being consistent, disciplined, and responsible with something. And for me, is it going to be abstinence and just really bland eating and not, you know, just the OA way of thinking about food, or eating super healthy, you know, for the rest of the day and going for walks and stuff like that, being responsible that way about my health, going to my appointments, taking my meds, eating healthy outside of whatever else I eat throughout the day. So that I think is going to work better for me. So you're probably not going to see a lot of my life outside of my scheduled content, because honestly, I just feel like that's just something I enjoy more, and I have to enjoy it, you know what I mean? So you can think, you know, whatever you want of me. I know a lot of people, if I'm a failure, whatever, that's just not the case. Just because I'm not doing a health journey. And this is the thing, we've been here so many times through this cycle, whatever, because I'm not doing something that I can stick to, you know, that I'm not doing something I enjoy.
And how is this any different from what you've tried 1,000 times? I don't see her changing anytime soon, not until she's hit rock bottom.
I feel like I'm trying to please every single member of my audience, because if I don't do a health journey and I go eat something bad or whatever, or I do any kind of mukbang, like the kebab and rice, like people were like, this is sad, don't you want to live, blah blah blah, those kind of people, then I feel bad and I think, okay, I have to try to prove something to these people that I can do this, you know?
God, she's so defiant. They hit a nerve with you because you know they're right. You've completely neglected your health, and ever since your diabetic emergencies your eating has just gotten worse. If you cared half as much about proving people wrong as you care for your own health, you wouldn't have been in this mess.
It's just like, you know, I have to just live my life how I want to live it. And not everyone's going to agree or approve of that. That's fine, you know. But I have to be consistent with something, and I want to completely review and try most of the restaurants in Kuwait. And I want that to be a series on my channel, Foodie Beauty.
Wow, did Anime Sucks request this or something?
If down the line I'm consistent with weight loss, maybe I'll start another channel, Foodie Gets Fit or something like that. Until then, this is just going to be a beezing channel, and I want to do like at least a food review almost every day, or some kind of food video. Now I will still cook some things here and there, so I'll probably organize a schedule where, you know, some days I do food reviews out, some days I cook at home and do a video like that, some days it's just a mukbang like normal, and then I want to do my live streams because my beezing community is honestly what I really enjoy, and I enjoy having fun. And, you know, that's just something in my character, my nature, you know, no matter how modest I try to be, I still need to beeze, you know? I just want to have a positive, fun time. Even my impressions of others, like, I don't think I'll do that too often. I want to keep it lighthearted, you know? I honestly don't have any hate in my heart for anybody. I just try to mind my business now and not worry about what others are doing or saying. I have no control over that. But what others won't recognize, and what I think will work very well if I can be consistent. Normally my brain is disordered, and if I have a day where I'm going to eat a fast food meal or a junky meal, my brain will think all or nothing. So you had a takeout meal, even if it's just like a cheeseburger and fry, that's probably maybe 1,000 calories, you know, depending where you get it from. I'm still allowed 1,200, a little over 1,200 or whatever, for example, like the average person. The average person will eat 2,000 a day. I'm allowed a little more according to my fitness pal. I'm not really paying attention to that right now. I'll just go and eat like whatever. Maybe 2 fast food meals after that. I'll order twice instead of just the once. And then I'll have like a whole night of snacking. It's just awful. I want to find some kind of balance, you know? Because regardless, food should primarily be nourishment, 100%. But the reality of the society we live in, it's also pleasure. And I've built my channel around that. And I enjoy it. Guilt tripping also doesn't help, because it makes these little efforts I'm doing about just trying to make other meals during the day healthy, not just all or nothing junk or no junk, it makes me feel bad a little bit about myself. So I don't want that also, like in my chats and stuff, constant negativity.
Well, the reality of your situation is that you are way past small changes. You need a complete 180 to save your life. Trying every restaurant in Kuwait is not the answer, and you know that very well. That's why we're getting 20 minutes of mental gymnastics.
My niche is going to be food and beezing. I'm going to try to keep a balance in my daily life. I think I feel so much relief knowing that I'm not putting all of these strict restrictions on myself. And believe me, you don't have to show me. I know the cycle's insane. This meal is actually really good. It's one of my favorite go-tos for like first meal of the day, breakfast kind of thing, because it gives me a lot of energy. Like, it's really good for you. Consistency feels good if you really believe in what you're doing, like with the no rage, you know. I actually don't know what people are saying about it. When I do well at something, critics, haters, whatever, they never acknowledge it. They never acknowledge that I'm doing well or whatever, you know. A lot of you do, and I appreciate you guys. I guess that's it. I just wanted to explain that to you guys because I know you're confused, and I know people will stay confused for a little while because maybe they miss a video or whatever, but I'm going to just try to stick to fun content, food related content. I thank you for watching and listening, for those of you who did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!